Hey guys, Matt from Badass Outdoors here. I wanted to go over another kit with you. This is as much for me as it is for you. I have a survival vest that I have just loaded to the hilt, and it's getting to the point where I can barely handle wearing it, so I find myself hanging it up on trees and leaving it places where, as a survival item, it just really shouldn't be. This vest is from the Filson company. It's a fantastic vest. It's ultra lightweight. It is cotton, but up here in the high desert, I don't mind having cotton as an exterior layer. And 9 out of 10 times, I'm wearing something synthetic or wool underneath it, so the wicking still occurs. This vest is more utility than anything else. Like I said, I love it. I'm going to go over the contents, and maybe you guys will help me figure out what is unnecessary, and then I can get rid of that. So let's go through what's in this vest. In the front left, I am right-handed. In the left cargo pocket, set up almost like a cross draw, or whatever the technical term might be, is this 22 Magnum pistol. Not sure if that's a necessity, but I know that it is something that backs up my regular on my belt carry firearm. So there's that. With that is extra rounds, 22 Magnum, and some, I guess you would call it snake shot. Along with that is a pen. In the right cargo pocket, I have a small Leatherman Juice CS4. It's a handy backup again to my regular carry Leatherman. I also have a sharpening stone and a full brand new bright orange Bic lighter. In the top pocket, I can show you, but it's attached to the vest, which I love, is a Suunto navigation compass with the mirror. Extremely handy. That's not an option for removing from the vest. Again, in the name of redundancy, I have a bright orange bandana, and that kind of helps to hold the Suunto compass into the top pocket. In the left slot pockets, I have a fine point Sharpie. I have this little guy from Cold Steel. It's called the Super Edge. Keep that in there just as a small utility blade. More often than not, I use that for eating whatever happens to get cooked up. Next to the Super Edge, I have a magnesium block with an embedded ferro rod, and connected to that is a large, I believe it's called the P61 can opener. And then finally, in those top slot pockets, I have a mag light, which I like because I can set it up, turn it to a candle. Kind of amends my camp activities in the evening time, and also sets a nice mood. I like to do a lot of reading, and I do a lot of writing to record my activities, efforts, and learning in the backcountry, and the mag light used as a candle is excellent for that. Inside the vest, there are two large pockets. In this left one, I have a Nomad writing journal. This is similar to a Write in the Rain, except I just like the way it takes the ink more, so I carry that. I have a Fresnel lens, which is always handy in Arizona's high desert, and that case is wrapped up with duct tape. Along with that, I have, for tinder, one Ranger band just cut from mountain bike inner tubing, along with another Ranger band wrapped around some 4-0 steel wool. And then with that, I have a regular ferro rod from Light My Fire. Excellent, very reliable tools and very inexpensive. In addition to that, I have a single folding razor blade. These are nice just as an extra edge. It weighs nothing and it takes up no space, so it's a no-brainer. I have some Pro-Force wind and waterproof matches. These are regularly referred to as lifeboat matches. And then 2 extra AAA batteries, which go with my mag light, which also has batteries in it. In the other inside flat pocket, I have a tiny bit of snare wire. This is used as often for binding as it is for snares. I have a Petzl E-light. As far as survival kit building goes, this has got to be the best headlight I've ever used. It works great. It's got 3 LEDs, it's got a steady red as well as a flashing red, and it runs on those little quarter-size flat batteries. Excellent, excellent tool. Here I have wrapped in some rubber bands, and then again wrapped in some extra Ranger bands. I have a full roll of waxed dental floss. In addition to that, I have a 1-gallon Ziploc bag containing some tincture of iodine, all of that wrapped up in another Ranger band. So right there I have a gallon of water should I be able to find it, and the means to purify it with the tincture of iodine. I have, again in the name of redundancy, a brand new blue Bic lighter. I have 2 extra batteries. These are the CR2032. Like I said, the quarter-size flat batteries. Those, along with my batteries already contained within the Petzl E-light, I'm good to go for, I think it's something like 80 hours. In here's my signaling kit. I have a bright orange P-less whistle. I have surveyor's tape, which is just long strips of plastic orange tape, which I can write stuff on or just leave by a site to mark my return or departure. And then along with that, I have a sightable signal mirror. And finally, in that inside pocket, I have several safety pins. These are good for everything, so 4 of them being basically weightless, I just go ahead and carry them. The back flap of this vest from Filson also is in itself a giant pocket. Inside that, I have 2, I think these are 3mm contractor bags. 2 of those fold up nicely. Those are my poncho, my shelter, my water collection, anything they need to be. I have 2 1-gallon Ziploc bags. Great for water collection up here in the high desert. I have several hanks of 550 cord in white and bright yellow. The bright yellow I like to use for my shelters because if I'm tired and I set them up and I got to tie a bunch of stuff off, that yellow just makes it idiot proof so that I don't walk into them. That's a lesson from experience. So this is my kit. It lives in my vest along with this Suunto compass, which is tied to my vest. I'd like to eliminate some things just to make it a little bit lighter weight, a little bit easier for me to carry. It's the kind of thing that I would love, again in the name of idiot proofing, I'd like to be able to just wear it all day, sleep in it all night, and then wear it all day again. I can wear it over a t-shirt as I am now. I could wear it without a t-shirt as just a cotton, incredibly wicking, but again, not a hydrophobic fabric. So if I wore it too much, I could suffer from some chafing. But it is a vest. It's got large armholes, and if it weren't weighed down the way it is with this kit contents here, I could definitely wear it constantly and consistently, having all this gear on my person. So if my pack rolls off a cliff, if everything else is lost, then at least I have these items. So this is kind of the mini kit, added a bit from the maxi kit. These are terms from Ron Hood of Hood's Woods. Excellent videos if you haven't checked them out. Also, Survival Quarterly magazine is an excellent magazine put out by those folks. I do write for them as often as I can, usually about kits. So that's why I call on you, viewers. Please help me with this kit. What can I eliminate? What many things can I eliminate and then add that would be more multi-purpose? This is what I've got so far. I've carried it for years. Maybe it's my age catching up with me. I'm kind of done carrying all this. I'd like to carry less, and I'd like to carry that little bit all the time, no matter what, 4 seasons. So, I'm Matt Keating from Badass Outdoors. Come check us out at badassoutdoors.com, and please reply to this video with how I can fix this kit. Just a little Kawayat, this orange emergency blanket from the Space Company. This is not part of that kit. This was just a means to display it better for the camera. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for your time. I'm Matt from Badass Outdoors.